Well, good evening, everyone. I feel like I haven't been on live for like forever, and I actually don't think I have been on live since probably last Friday. Anyways, I hope you guys had a great weekend. It's like Tuesday, but I have a special announcement to make tonight. I have not posted. I don't think I posted any videos with this, but it is an exciting Black Friday special that I am going to talk about because what that means, we're going to go over basically what this is. Um, Lindsay, high five, high five, high five to the homeschooler mamas in the house. And I totally support homeschoolers. As a homeschooling mom, I have 5 kids. I have 3 homeschoolers left, and I have 2 adults. So thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate you. So yeah, we are going to talk tonight about this online business. We're just going to go over what is it, kind of like how do you get started, and we have a Black Friday special that was just announced in our community last. I'm going to say it was Friday, but I don't know. I think it was Friday. Nope, it might have been Thursday. I don't remember. I don't know. It might have been the other day. How about the other day? So let's flip this around so that you can actually read what I'm writing. Okay. This is my website. If you are new to me, if you don't know who I am, I go by Digital Granny, and what do? I actually help others go from stuck and stranded to successful and self-sufficient. That's my goal. My goal is to help you to do what I do, which is I have an online business, you would have an online business, and I help you, show you the way kind of thing. So we have a Black Friday special. We will get to that, okay, in a little bit. So if you have questions for me and you are new, let me know that you are new. Let me know that you've never seen me before. Just drop a new in the comments and I'll let you know. I'll introduce myself. My story is simple. I do tell a little bit longer story, but most of the time I stick to my short one, which is I was a DoorDasher. I was door dashing. One night, my Suburban, my big black beast truck died. The tranny went on it, and I lost my job and my truck in the same night. And I'm a mama of 5, like I said. So I was like in a bad spot, very bad spot, because I didn't have, you can't, like, and a lot of people might say, well, why didn't you just run out and get another vehicle? Not so easy when you don't have credit and when you don't have cards. Didn't have credit and didn't have cards. Because it's top secret. No, it's not. It's not. It's Paula. So I was scrolling on TikTok looking for a laugh one night, which is the only reason that I was on TikTok. And this girl was talking about making boatloads of money. So of course, what do? You're like, what? No, bye. Okay, forget that. I have no interest in watching. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm good. I had a truck and I had a job. Well, 2 days later, the tide turned, okay? And this is how quick things can happen in life. My truck and job went in the same day. So I'm back on TikTok and the same girl pops up. This is why you gotta love algorithms. You do have to love the algorithm because I am thankful she popped back up. Well, this time I was like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? Can I do this? Is this for me? And that's when the light bulb went on and I was like, I asked her 3 things. Number 1, I said, can I do it from home? Yes. I was like, good. Number 2, do I have to have a degree or do I have to have experience? And she was like, no. And I go, okay, that's another good thing. Number 3, do you have to be on a phone? I have kids and they're loud. And she was like, no. I said, count me in. What do I got to do? Where do I start? Because I just needed to know those 3 things. And for me, that was it. If I don't answer whatever it is that you need to know, then I need you to ask me because I'm here. I'm real. I can answer your questions. That's why I go live. I go live to let you know that I'm actually a person, that I'm actually here and I can answer questions. It's not just some account with some name. And so you can match the name and you can actually see me all over social media. I do not post regularly on social media. Now, if you see my TikTok and you're on one of my other accounts, I'm right now, I'm only going live on one account, which is this account. Okay. So if you see one of my other accounts, it is me. There's one fake one out there, but I've requested they remove it and they're pretty good at that. So it should be gone in a week. But I point that account to me. So if it's not pointing to this account, then it's probably not me. And you probably need to tell me if you don't mind telling me, that would be good. And then I get rid of it. I report it. Because man, it's a pain in the butt, but you don't want other people using your name. So Black Friday special. First off, this is an online business. An online business that's actually proven to work. This works. I know it. I live it. I have seen many people in our community become six-figure income earners by following a blueprint, a step-by-step process. They have actually learned how to earn a six-figure income, which is amazing. It is real. It is legit. You can do this. If you have a phone, if you have access to Wi-Fi, and if you can be, you need to be these three things to be successful on this, okay? So get a pen, get a piece of paper, write it down in your head, do whatever you need to do. Number one, are you coachable? Are you able to apply what you learn? That's what being coachable is. If somebody tells you you need to do do and you don't do do, then you're not going to be successful. Number two, are you willing to learn? Because you're going to learn something new. This was new. Some of the words, some of the terms, some of what I've heard, I've never heard before in my whole entire life. Never heard of it. I've been in business for my almost my entire life, and I had never heard any kind of terms like I have learned and now understand. I wish I would have had the knowledge that I have now, and I could have applied it back to old businesses that I had and online. It is important to understand this online business is actually going to teach you valuable skills, which I have now learned, which I love. Can I say that again? I love. The third thing, so first off, you need to be what? Coachable. Second thing, what? You need to be willing to learn something new. And the third thing is sometimes the hardest for everybody is you've got to show up for 2 hours a day. You have to show up. You have to do the work. If it takes you an hour and a half, hey, that's awesome. But if it takes you 2.5, that's awesome. If you don't show up, you can't expect to have a successful online business if you don't show. So I can show you the way, but if you're not going to follow the steps inside of our program, inside of this community, then you are not going to be successful. However, if you're one of those people who are like, yes, I'm ready, I can follow steps, I can, and I'm not saying you got to be perfect. I wasn't. I actually started TikTok with a following, which goes against it. You do not want to start with a following. And I'm also going to tell my people that through my testing and my experience, you do not want to use any kind of old account. Not at all. I tested it. I tried it out. That's why I have 3 accounts. So the other thing I've noticed is you do not want to follow other people that are doing this. I have an account that I do that with. I follow other people that are doing the same thing as me. Well, it hasn't really, I've not seen the benefit. Now I started another account, 0 followers, which is what we're supposed to do. And I can see the benefit. I see the huge difference in actually starting off with 0 followers. So when you're told start an account with 0 followers, do just that. I'm telling you, you don't need to go and add people in our community that are doing the same thing. It's great. It's great to have the interaction, but I'm going to tell you right now, you want organic people that are actually going to be interested in what you're doing and how you can help them. So 0 followers, best thing ever. It is by far. It is not about how many followers you have. And I thought, hey, I got followers. I don't need, I can just, no, don't do it. Don't do what I did. So what is it that you need in order to have a successful online business? You need, let's go over this. The first thing you're going to need is a product. I'm going to show you guys that's in demand, right? You don't want to sell something that nobody wants to buy, because you know what happens if you're promoting something that nobody wants to buy? You're not going to help anybody. You're not going to get any sales. Like, that's the reality of this, okay? So you want to find a product that is actually in demand. And when you go looking for stuff, I have 2 Etsy shops. I started this. I knew that there was money in digital. I knew that you could actually make a living. I was trying to find out how to do it online, because I was like, if I can create something and sell that something, then I could make money. So I learned, I did a lot of YouTubing, a lot of reading, and I started creating digital products. Now, I would have to go digging to see what is actually selling, what is actually working, because you need to do the footwork. Well, the good news is that this is an online business that is a business in a box. It is literally a business in a box online. If you could call it a digital online business in a box, that's what I would say. Digital online, digital business in a box, digital business in a box. Why? Because you're actually going to have a product that is already proven to work. It's in demand. All you have to do is follow a step-by-step process, a literal step-by-step. I am not doing something that I don't love. So when I started my Etsy shops, and I love them, I absolutely can tell you I adore what I do. It is more of a love, not a bread and butter income. I love this, okay? I love all of them. 3 things that I do, but this is my bread and butter. Why? Because this can pay the bills. And when you have abundance, let me tell you what happens when you personally, yes, I'm talking to you. When you have abundance, what happens? It spreads out, right? When you have an abundance, you're not so like tightly holding on to stuff. You're not so, oh, that's all I got. I can't give you anything because that's all I have. Right? It's understandable. But when you have an abundance, you know what happens? It goes out to other people. So when you have an abundance of money, it affects your children, it affects your home, it affects outside of your home. Because when you have abundance, you're able to help out other people. And there is nothing in this world that is more satisfying than giving than there is. It's taking. Getting help is great, okay? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about being the helper. I'm talking about you having an abundance so that you can actually go out, you can actually help your family. You can help extended family. You can help like strangers. I mean, think about it. And we need help. People need help. This helps you to get started. I needed help. I got started in this. I learned what I needed to learn, but I got to learn and earn at the same time, which is why I love the program. So instead of me creating this program, it's a product. It is a product. It's a program. My Etsy shops, I love them, but I do not make a lot of money. I created products, okay, two different niches. Two different in the same niche, but they are both different. I have to think about this. They're both different. One is like pictures and things that you could put on your t-shirts. And the other one is, that is strictly photography. So 2 different things, but neither one of them compare to what this is. Like they're not even in a race. So I have a program that I did not make. I didn't make this. No, didn't make it. It's in demand and it's a higher priced point product. Okay. So this product that I promote, which is a program, I am learning what is called marketing skills. I'm learning these skills that I am applying to my business, this business, but I can also apply it to my Etsy stuff, which is what I love. I'm like, man, why didn't I? You can apply what you learn to help other people or other things in your life. So when you go to post an ad on Craigslist or an ad on Facebook, you're actually going to you'll see it happen. You're like, oh, wow, who am I talking to? How can I put the information out there so it reaches the right people? I have a smoke-free home. I have a pet-free home. I can list these things, and you can see the benefit of what you're learning, and it actually just goes, and you can put it out there. Like, I love what this is. So back to this, I have a program. I have 4 of them. Okay. Now keep in mind, I have not announced the Black Friday special yet. I have 4 programs that I promote. I promote them on social media. Okay. Now hold on. I forgot. We should get there in a minute. I work a 2-hour workday. Do you know the kind of freedom that you can experience when you work a 2-hour workday? Have you ever experienced a 2-hour workday? Drop it in the comments if you've ever experienced what it's like to work 2 hours a day and then go and do whatever you want to do. Has anybody experienced that kind of freedom? Shayla! Hello, Shayla. Thank you for dropping in, girl. I'm just making sure. Yes, I love this. I've learned so much to help my husband in his businesses. Yes, Jamie, that is it. Exactly. I'm sorry I missed your comment. It does. It applies to a business, which is what I love. I love. Thank you for the follow, Norman. Let's see. I hope I didn't miss anybody else. If I missed and I did not read your comment, just drop it back in or a question. So the second thing is automations. So a lot of people might say to you, yeah, you can't work 2 hours a day and make money. Watch me. Watch me. Watch you. You know why? You have to understand. And if you don't understand, I'm here to teach you. I'm here to show you. What do we have? We got an automated machine. It's automated. So when you go to Granny's Getting Paid, let me tell you what happens. A video pops up and it says, thank you. Da, 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 da. She talks about stuff. And then you can go and you can click and say you want to go see my programs. Okay. So it's like a welcoming thank you video. And then you can go and look at the actual programs, but it's automated. So when you put your email in there, it kickstarts the automation. Okay. So that is why you don't have to work as hard. We actually have like my website, I have pages that are out there working for me, and what I have, you would have. Okay. Exactly the same thing. So instead of us having to work 40 hours a week, which in this day and age, we do not have to. We don't. So don't believe the lies that you have got to work harder to make more money. It is not true anymore. Maybe it was like 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Get a second job, get a third job. No, don't do that. Not at all. We don't have to. We have online ways to make money online. So with an automated system, that is how it works. It's out there 24 hours around the clock, working for me, working for you, so that you don't have to work as hard, which is brilliant. So you really do got to show up for 2 hours a day. What is in that 2 hours a day? I'm going to tell you quickly what's in your 2 hour workday. Okay? 2 hour workday. Because I think I might run out of room. But let's see how far we can go. 2 hour workday. I'm just giving you kind of like a quick walkthrough. So in your 2 hour workday, your first hour, you're going to be creating 3 pieces of content. Now, my perfect days, this is how I work. I like to create all my videos all at once. That's what I do. That's how I feel like I have more time when I focus on one thing and then I get it done and I get to put it aside. So my first hour in the morning, this is what works for me. Maybe you can sprinkle yours out. Maybe you're not a morning person. Maybe you're a night owl. Maybe you want to create your videos at midnight and then you're good for the next day. Listen, this is why I love it. We have flexibility. So if you have a busy professional life and you want to make more money on the side, this fits that. If you were looking for something to get rid of the full-time, get rid of the second job, get rid of a third job, this is that. 1 hour, you create 3 videos. 3 videos, they can be faceless, yes. You're just creating content. Basically, you are a high-paid content creator. It is. So creating 3 videos, that's it. That's the major bulk of your day. 1 hour creating 3 pieces of content. The more you do this, the faster, the better you're going to get. Faster and better. And there are some tips and tricks in that, okay? And you will learn them all inside of the community, inside of your program. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you for all the likes. So we take this, okay? That's your first hour. Let's go with your next half hour. The next half hour is going to be what is called posting free ads. And I kind of took over my tea. Okay. Posting free ads. What is this? Well, what it is basically taking 3 sentences, a couple of lines, just like you would Facebook or what's the other one? Craigslist. So if you're going to sell a pair of shoes, you're going to come up with a description, right? We're going to post that. That's posting a free ad. So for half an hour, you're going to copy and paste free ads. What does that do and does it work? This is all part of the proven to work online business. So you have just got to do what is proven to work. Follow the steps. Yes, it does work. Yes, you can take this posting of free ads, include in there, say your platform choice, where you're going to post these 3 pieces of content. Let's say you choose TikTok. So when you're doing your free ad, you could actually put in a little link that says, hey, you can go check out my TikTok account. You're going to push traffic right back to your TikTok account. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You are not only getting your name out there, you're going to push them back to where they're going to see your live content or your videos or whatever. Right away, we're not going to go live, right? Right away, we're not. We're going to post 3 pieces of content. We're going to post our free ads. That's what we're going to do. And yes, you can make money before you even go live. Don't get in there thinking you have to go live to make money, because that's not the truth. Does it help? Yes. It's like taking another step. You can go a little further. You can go live. You can also do it faceless. Now, you can go further in this program. I do not talk about it because I'm here for beginners. I love who this helps, and I don't want to overwhelm a beginner. So I'm here to tell beginners. I'm here to help beginners to get going, because as a beginner, I want you to understand you can actually fully operate this. You can do this online business from a phone without tech. You don't need tech. You don't need experience. And you don't need a degree. All you're going to do is follow a video. It's a step-by-step process. This is easy. If you don't know how to create videos, you're going to learn inside. Everything that you need is literally inside of this business in a box. Don't know how to post a free ad? That's okay. We actually have examples inside and 200 websites that you can post on. Pick what you like. Go to the ones that you enjoy posting on. Everybody has their favorites, okay? You need to do these things. This is your 2-hour workday. Now, your last half hour is the hardest. You're not even going to believe this. Okay. All of a sudden, everybody walks away. It's the hardest. It's really not. So what are you doing? You are responding. Did I just see something? Okay, responding to comments. You're like, what? This is your 2-hour workday. Legit. That's it. Right there. Respond to comments. So what happens? So we have our 3 pieces of content, right? Let me move this a little bit so that I'm on both. I hope you guys can see that over there. I think you can. 3 pieces of content. So when somebody says, hey, what are you talking about? Now, there's a reason why we respond, okay? There's a reason why we have what is called a call to action. I didn't know what the heck that was. I had no idea. In my first videos, I don't think I had any call to action because I didn't know. I had no idea what it was, and I didn't do it. So if you went back on my videos, you wouldn't see a call to action if you went far enough back. So a call to action is when you get somebody who's interested in what you're talking about, and at the very end, they're going to hear, and my new one is, drop a yee-haw in the comments, okay? It used to be how. I would say just drop a how in the comments if you want to know more information. So why do we do that? We do that because we want the engagement. We want the engagement on our videos that we're posting because social media wants to see engagement, right? If you don't have anybody commenting and you don't have anybody talking or nothing, it's not good. So you want people to be engaged in your content. When you do a call to action at the very end, they go, okay, so I have to comment how? I have to comment yee-haw to actually get some information. So we like to be told what to do, right? Sometimes, some of us. So you go, and at the very end of your video, your 3 videos, you always do a call to action. Somebody's going to drop, if they're interested in what you're doing, they will say, okay, how? What is next? That's when you go back and you respond to your comments, and you take about a half an hour and you just go, all right, go back up to grandysgettingpaid.com and you will get the details. I always say the same thing. Go to grandysgettingpaid.com. If you have any questions, ask me in an email because I do not like DMing. For your sake and my sake, and I want to know who I'm talking to so I know their name and I know their email and I can keep that information together. So DMs, I will never reach out to you. I don't have to. Why? Because when I create my content, when people in our community, we create this content, it is so that if you are interested, you come to us. If you are doing this, you are not going to be chasing anybody either. You don't want to do that crazy stuff. I don't want to do it. I don't want to get on a phone. I am not getting on a phone. What I do is what you want to do because you don't want to be adding more hours back to yourself either. If you don't want to be on a phone, then don't do that. Like, it's not part of the blueprint, okay? Don't be on the phone. I'm not on a phone. I will not pick up a phone. I will not call anybody. I'm not doing that. I do email. I will answer an email. I will answer you in a video and then send it through email. That's what I do because I want to keep my hours to 2. I don't mind going around 3 because sometimes, and I'll tell you this again and again, you need to work 2 hours, but you should put aside an hour for learning because we have amazing mentor meetings inside. And if you come in on Legacy, that meeting is on a Tuesday. You don't want to miss it. And there are mentor meetings on Mondays and sometimes Thursday, I believe it is. But you'll have to check the calendar. So these mentor meetings are either by our millionaire mama herself, which is Legacy. So if you come in on Legacy, you would get to listen to her. And she's the one that created the program. And she's the one that set all this wonderful goodness up as a mama of 6. She created this. And now we have access to it because of her. I am forever eternally grateful. And as a mama of 5, I know the struggle and I just want to be at home. I just want to homeschool my kids. I am an older mom. Okay. I have a 4-year-old. He's going to be 5. And I want to be there. I want to see him grow up. So if you're looking and you're searching for something, another supplemental income, if you are looking for a way to replace a full-time job and you thought, man, I didn't even know this was possible. I got good news for you. It is possible. People are doing it. People are quitting jobs in our community all the time. Like I will post, if I happen to see somebody post about quitting a job, I'll share it. Some of my videos you'll see, I'll post somebody's wins, like a win financial or something that I don't know, people can put whatever they want as a win. And it's cool to share it. It's cool that, one of them was a retired mama, a grandma. I don't know, mom, grandma. She was retired and she was like just sharing how easy it was for her to get started. Okay. Those are wins. Those are amazing. That's what we need to share. That's what I love to share, that anybody can do this from 18 to 80 plus. If you're looking for something, that's why I do what I do, because I love that it helps anybody who's ready. But if you're not ready and you can't commit to 2-hour workday and you should put aside the time for learning, then it's not for you. But this is an open door for those who are willing to jump. It is an open door for those who want to follow something. It's your business. You get 100%. You do have to follow the steps. It is in your best interest just to follow what it is. And then that way you can see the same online success, like have a successful online business like the rest of us. It is not hard. This is like unbelievable to me. It is unbelievable that we have access to such a thing as this online business. I've never heard of it, never heard of anything remotely like this. Nowhere. And not only that we get to like have the business in a box, but that I can log on and I can actually talk to other people doing this. So I'm not by myself. Like I can follow the program. I can follow the video. I don't have to know everything that's in there either. You don't have to either. So you can remain a beginner by doing what? Promoting these products, promoting the programs in your content. Pretty much everything that you need. Like how do I do that? It's inside. You'll learn. All you have to do is just take that first step. You got to just pick the program. You do have to pay I don't have the programs up here, $29 website fee. Okay, that $29 website fee is them making the website for you. This is completely done for you. The programs I didn't make, like I said, I have 4. I didn't make them. You're not going to make them. You have what is called master resale rights. And I hope that you guys are taking notes, or mental notes at least, because I know that I'm filling you full of info tonight. You have what is called master resale rights. What does that mean for you? That means that you get to turn around and promote a product that you didn't make. I never made this. Never. No, I know how much time is involved in this stuff. And I am so thankful. I didn't make the programs. I didn't upload them. I didn't do anything. All I did was make my initial purchase, and I purchased the legacy. You know what my first sale was? A legacy. So my initial investment was actually made back at my first sale, and I can write off that first purchase because I needed to do that first purchase to launch my online business. So this is an amazing opportunity. That is your 2-hour workday. Discovery. How do we get discovered with our content? So let's talk about that next. I will try to write it in down here. We use, where's everybody? They all left. Okay, I'm going to erase, I'll give you guys, because I'm running out of room. I'm going to erase the 2-hour workday. So if you want to take a screenshot, I'll give you guys 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and you guys can screenshot that because I'm going to take it away. I'm going to erase the 2-hour workday so I can fit in the next part of this. So number 3, how do we get people to find us, right? because you want people to find you so that you can tell them about yourself and tell them what you have and get a new customer. So 2 ways. The first one is, hold on. Social media. Okay. So the first one, 2 discovery methods. This is how you get found, how I get found, how you would get found. So social media. How do you get the blue sticker on your live? Oh, Marquita, just go to down at the bottom, enhance. And then when you click on enhance stickers, and then you'll see it pop up and you can actually edit it. So social media, that is our first discovery method. Okay, that's where we're creating our videos. We pick a platform. Any social media platform will work. It's already proven to work. We have people on all different platforms. So what are you comfortable with? And you choose that. And I want you to be the master of it. I want you to understand. I want you to master the 2-hour workday, get your content out, and understand the platform. Every platform operates a little bit differently. What kind of content works? And you don't need to know any of that. All you got to do is be ready to post your videos. 3 videos a day. Who cares if your first 3 stink? It doesn't matter. All you have to do is get your videos on social media. That's what we call digital real estate. So when you have digital real estate, what does that mean? That means my videos, if you look, I have had videos out there for 6 months now? Am I at 6? No, I'm at 5 months, I think. June, July, August, September, October, November. 5 months. I have 5 months of videos of posting 3 a day. I don't think I've ever missed. I might have missed 1 or 2. I don't know, but I'm pretty consistent. So you have all these videos. You would have all these videos out there working for you. That goes with the automations. So I want you to think about this. How do you guys do 2-hour workday? I want you to master that. You're only creating videos and posting them. So you have a 24-hour around-the-clock machine, right? Telling people what you're doing, telling people about this, informing them more, giving them more information. Then you have social media. You have digital real estate that is out there on that platform 24 hours around the clock. It is more exposure. What we're talking about is exposure on free ads, exposure on your platform, exposure. And when we answer, these videos, when we go to our social media, our videos, and we say, hey, thanks, whatever, I don't know, just point them back to your website. I make it quick. I go, hey, so-and-so, just go to my link, grannysgettingpaid.com. Put your, I don't even say put your email in. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I switch it up a little bit. I'll say, go there. You can see the details. And if you have questions, ask me in an email. That's it. I make it simple. So what that does though, right, is drives them back up into my automated system. So it's like this amazing circle of constant exposure and getting people to know that you exist, getting them to know who you are and what you have, and to see if it fits for them. And that's the beauty of this. It isn't hard. It's like a lifeline to people. It was a literal lifeline to me and my kids. And it was exactly what I needed, exactly what I can do. I love it. I didn't have any kind of barrier. I love that I can have my kids walking around my house and I'm here. Like, what better? So social media, that's your first one. And the second one we already did talk about is posting free ads. Again, okay? That's how people find us. You post the free ads. So it is repetition here because I want you to understand this is not hard. It isn't. It is the simplest. Like, I love what it is. It's not hard. Follow the steps. And it opens up this door that I didn't even know was possible. I did not know. Did you know that that you can actually learn how to earn a six-figure income? You can learn that. We've got six-figure income earners inside of our community. We already have them. That is my personal goal, is actually to be one of the next ones. That is what I want, because I can see it as possible. When you promote 4 programs, and the Black Friday special is the 5th. We actually have if you come on, you actually have 5 income streams instead of 4. Gone is the 4. We actually have access to 5. That is our Black Friday special. It is a 5th way to bring in money. What if that 5th way actually paid for your Christmas? How awesome would that be? I love it. I'm excited for Black Friday, because it does unlock a 5th income stream. So if you get in now, you will have access to do that 5th one, which I love. I love it. I love it. I love it. So what is the next thing? Number 4 is going to be relating. Okay. So relating, what does that mean? We're going to stop the scroll. Stop the scroll of people. So when you're watching videos, what makes you stop? What makes you want to stop your scroll? Is there something in particular that somebody says, or a sound that you hear? What makes you stop the scroll? Because that is important in our content creation, right? We call it a hook. So my hook could be, did you know this? And it stops the scroll. They see it on my little title. Did you know this? Did I know what? And they want to stop, and they want to know what I'm talking about. And I'll say in the first couple seconds of my video, did you know that you can actually make money online and work from home and not have a boss breathing down the backside of your neck? Yes, you can. You can do this. So when we relate and we stop the scroll, what happens? That's when they're interested. They want to know, what are you doing? They stop, they listen. If they're interested, they say, hey, how do I get more information? You put them back to your automated system. So I say, go back up there. And if you have questions, ask me in an email. It kickstarts the automated system. Do not work harder, because that's not what this is. We want to master the 2-hour workday. You want to master it. Now, number 5, what happens when you do this? You actually are able to help somebody, and you get a new customer. Okay? That's what happens. You actually get a new customer and you help somebody, because this is part of the reason why I love what I do. I actually get to help people by showing them, you can do this. You can do something where you're making money online, and not a normal, typical way. You know, we always think, I'm going to give you guys 3 seconds to screenshot this. 3, 2, and 1. We always think that, I'll just hold it to the side. We always think that we have to work harder. We have to work longer. We got to pick up a second job. Man, $15 an hour to do whatever. Like, I don't know, sit on a phone or be tied to a headset or whatever it is that you got to do. No, we don't have to do that with this, because the way that this was made for beginners. It was made for people who are actually looking for a solution. They're looking for a way. We have lots of elderly people that can do this. As long as they can operate a smartphone, they can do this. I mean, I'm getting up there. But if you could work from your phone, if you can do a video on your phone, you can do this. And I say that because my children have a grandfather who is 85, and I can't get him to do a video on his phone. He'll mess it up. But if anybody can operate a phone, they can do this, because they can learn how to do TikTok. We have tons of people who never knew TikTok at all. So if you can operate your phone, you can do this. I love that this opens up the door to people who just need a way. Like, are you in need of a way? Now, that Black Friday special is an extra stream of income. It is an extra stream of income. So if you get on today, you have access to that Black Friday special, which I can't wait for. Is what, a week away? No, it's probably 10 days, something like that. Yeah, that's right. But you would have access to that. So instead of those 4 streams of income, it would be 5. What are the programs? I have 1, 3, 6, and 9. Okay, 1, 3, 6, and 9. I'm not telling you about my Black Friday, but if you come in, you get access to that Black Friday. So I have 4 programs that I promote. Again, 1, 3, 6, and 9. Here are the things that you need to understand before you decide what is it that you want to do. So any program that you come in on, I'll write it. Any program that you come in on, so that you guys can screenshot this again, I'll write down the programs and the amounts. And well, the Black Friday we know is an additional stream of income. Okay. So then we have Legacy. We have Digital Mastery. And I think I'm going to run out of room. Maybe not. So I have Legacy, Digital Mastery, Daily Pay, and then Launchpad. Daily Pay Blueprint, and then Launchpad. And I'm going to tell you the 3 things that you need to know before you decide what you're going to do. It's important that you are well informed. And I like to tell people that they have options, because you do have options. So these are the programs I promote: Legacy, Digital Mastery, Daily Pay Blueprint, and Launchpad. They are all for beginners. Every single one of these are for beginners. So what you can do is turn around, take these programs, and then promote them. There are 3 things that you need to understand before you decide on a program. The first is, which one are you going to come in on? Because whatever you come in on, you can promote that one and the ones underneath it. So let's say you come in on 6, you can promote what? 3, 1, and 6. Let's say you come in on 9, you can promote 9, 6, 3, and 1. When I started, I was going to come in down here because I thought, I'll just try it out. I was like, I'm just going to try it out. Well, as soon as she said that I can't promote all the rest of them, I was like, no, man, just give me the gold. Give me the best one. I want to know everything that's in it, and I want to promote them all. I like options. I like to give options. So if you're like me, then yes. So I came in on this one. That way I have 4 streams. Don't forget Black Friday is the extra bonus one. Now, the second thing you need to realize is that you can upgrade. You have 30 days to upgrade. So let's just say you come in on 3 and you're like, man, I should have come in on 9. It happens all the time, because I know people don't see and some people are visual. I'm a visual person. And once they get in, they're like, man, why didn't I get the 9? It's not too late. 30 days. You can upgrade from the 3 to the 9. Pay the difference. Here's the other part of this. You'll have to pay your $29 website fee again. Yes, that's because the website's built for you. You didn't build it. Somebody else is building it for you. So you need to keep that in mind with what your goals are. And it's important because let's just say you're like, okay, I want to make another $1,200 a month. Well, that would be 2 of these. So, or that would be 1 and maybe a small one, right? So whatever one you decide, I want you to know that these are options. So you can upgrade. You just got to pay that $29 website fee again. What other charges are there? I'll get to that in a minute. So the third thing, before you actually decide on what program you want to come in on, you need to understand, when I tell you we got to master the 2-hour workday, that is your goal. You want to master the 2-hour workday. So I came in on this. If you come in on this, we're both doing the same amount of work. Okay. I'm going to work 2 hours. You're going to work 2 hours. But the difference is you're not going to be able to receive the same kind of income. Okay. Because it's not even there. It's not an option. Meanwhile, I could have all 4 of these come in at any time, or a couple of these, or this and that, and a mixture. But if you came in on 3, all you're going to see is 3s and 1s. This one is the one that's in demand. This is the one that actually sells the most, probably because we all want to promote that. That's probably why it does. And I want you to understand that 2-hour workday that I'm doing up here, you're doing it down here, but that's what your goal is. Okay. So there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with coming in at 136. It's fine. Whatever fits your goals. I want you to take a minute and I want you to think, what is my goal? How much do I have to make to actually have a difference in my life? Is there a certain amount? What is your goal? Do you want to have a goal of being a 6-figure income earner? Because that's my goal. So my fastest road to that would be this, which makes sense, right? Because 1 customer is 9. 2 of them would be 18. So you can get to that goal a lot faster. Now, would you get there with these? I mean, it would take you a bit. You could probably do it with the 6. You probably could. It would just take you a little bit longer because it's not the same, okay, obviously. But I want you guys to understand, you have options. There are always, that's why I love what I do. I'm not telling you you have to do this or you have to do that. I am presenting you with information that you take and you choose. Yeah, I want to do this. No, I don't want to do this. That's okay. It is, I wish I would have heard about it a long time ago. That's really what I wish. I wish I would have heard this 2 years ago when I was left with 4 children in my house and I had no job. I had just suffered a mini stroke. I was okay, but it pointed out the fact that something was wrong in my home and I didn't find out for months what that was. So I struggled. I struggled to provide for 4 kids and me. 5 of us were left. So I could have used this way back then. And the longer you wait to start, you're basically just putting money on a table and you don't get it. That's what it is, because I can only imagine, I probably would have already hit 6 figures by now had I found this 2 years ago, because people are hitting it in our community. It is not hard when you're promoting a program that's in demand. People are wanting it. So when a program is in demand and it's at a higher price point, those things are like unstoppable. And then once you show up and you're just being yourself and you're sharing a little bit of your story and people know who you are and know that you're real, you know what happens? I get to help somebody. I get to help somebody get started and they get to turn around and help somebody else. And that abundance that I was talking about earlier, you get to start seeing abundance in your life and it starts flowing out to those around you and then strangers, if you allow it to. That is what I love. It honestly can be life-changing if you follow that blueprint, which isn't hard. But some people don't. 2 hours, do I have 2 hours? Can I do 2 hours? Can I be consistent? That is something only you can answer. But 2 hours to me is like a walk in the park. I'll do 3 hours, walk in the park. I'm not doing no 40 hours. I'm not. And I have children and I can homeschool now. Like, I can do what I need to do and then be present and actually have an income, the best income possible, not limited, like an unlimited amount of income for just a mom. Just a mom. Like, nobody special. I don't have any special degree. I thought that people who made 6 figures had to be doctors and lawyers and working to the bone. Okay. That kind of, no, not now. Thank God, not now. It's not like that now. Now the level, the playing field, we call it, is now level. It is level because of this program, because it is online, because somebody put it together and presented it to me Now I'm here to present it to you. And I love it. So you have to decide what program, and then you make a decision based on your goals. Like whatever the goal is, I just want to have a couple $100 extra a month. Well, Launchpad just launches the online business. Daily Pay has a little bit more in it. Digital Mastery has a little bit more. Legacy has all of it, but it depends on what you want. And when you go to Granny's Getting Paid, you will see what's in every single one of them. I haven't been through everything, I'll tell you. I haven't. I don't know if I will because I promote it as a beginner. I turn around and promote the programs. But you can take these and you can learn how to do your own digital product, program, course, and even a community is in there. If you wanted to create your own community, which I may entertain the thought in the future, but right now, I like doing what I do. I do not want to add more work to myself or more time. I know what it's like creating a digital product. It's a lot of time. I like it as something that I would do for fun. Like if I was bored, I would just go create more digital products because I like it. I have fun doing it. That is something, I'm just strange like that. I like creating pictures. I like art. I like that stuff. But this is my bread and butter. So right now, you get that bonus Black Friday special. She just added it in so that we have 5 streams of income instead of 4. I was going to tell you about something. I was doing this and I forgot there was something else. And I don't remember what it was. I was talking about the programs and I said I would explain something to you later. If anybody remembers, let me know, because sometimes I just want to get as much out as I can. Because I know that in the videos, you guys don't see like details. And that's one of the reasons why I go live. It's not like we're hiding anything. It's that we only have a short like time to actually reach people. And most people, when they're watching videos, what do? We just scroll, right? We scroll. If somebody says something interesting, they might hear the first 10, 15 seconds, and then they're off to the next one and off to the next one. So when we create longer videos, it's hard to keep people's attention. So I go live, I can take my time, and those who are interested are actually going to hear and can ask all the questions. Here's all the details. But I feel like I'm forgetting something here. I've told you about the programs, told you about the choices. Oh, what was in them? Maybe that was what I was talking about. What was in them? It might have been that. But when you go to Granny's Getting Paid, you can actually see what's the programs, what is in the programs. So that's it. That's all. Do I have any questions? Because I did give you guys tons of information tonight, tons. Tomorrow night, I will not be on live. I will be on Thursday and Friday night. What do you need?
My phone was at 0, but I unplugged it.
You unplugged it?
Yeah, but...
Bubba, it's only at 10%. It's going to die again. You want to play it?
Yeah.
Okay, turn around. I got to do the pass.
I know you.
You better not know the password. There you go, love.
Okay.
I love you. Okay, so does anybody have any questions for me before I jet off? Because I got to go get these guys to bed, or at least the littlest one. Okay, so go to grannysgettingpaid.com, put your email in. You will get the details. And do me a favor, if you have questions, ask me in an email. Remember this, I will never reach out to you and DM you, because I do not have to. And if you come on with me, and listen, it's 100% profit. So when I say come on with me, like you're just purchasing from me, that's it. Like you're purchasing from me. In the future, I'm probably going to do my own Zoom meetings for the people that come on with me, but it's your business. It's not my business. This is not affiliate income. This is your online business. You get 100% of every single one of these. Whatever it is that you promote, you get 100% of. When I make a sale, I'm making 100%. It is not like a fraction of this or a fraction of that. This is the best, easiest online business that you guys can ever get involved in. It's real. It's legit. We have 45, I say 45,000 people, I believe, in here right now. Let me see. 45 and a half. 269 are online at the moment. Does anybody want to see inside some of the wins? If you want to see inside some of the wins, drop me a yes in the comments. And if not, then I'll jump off. So I'll give you guys 3 seconds. If does anybody want to see inside on some of the lives? YouTube, thank you guys so much. I thank you. You can take that and screenshot that if you like in 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much. And I will be back Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you. Okay, so nobody said